Welcome to the series Georgian Folklore. I am Gia Bagashvili, its author and your host. In this series, we explore the history of Georgia, its rich cultural traditions, and its unique polyphonic music. In today's episode, we explore the role of ornamentation and melisma in Kakhetian music, and how it has changed across generations of singers. Ethnomusicologist Beka Bizinashvili, researching the ornamentation of the Kakhetian musical dialect, gathered valuable insights. According to his findings, there is no Kakhetian song that does not employ ornamentation to some degree, though it is especially abundant in the long, free metatable songs. In Kakhetian music, ornamentation serves several purposes: embellishment, beautification, emotional intensification, and stylistic expression. Executing it well requires both talent and improvisational skill from the performer.
Kam khiyaruldi bukhara gul cham karabili nukhara
Accomplished singers each had their own characteristic melismas, known as chahweva. There is also a notable difference between older and newer generations of singers in how they use this technique. Old singers never repeat the same chahweva twice in similar places within the same song. Their use of it relies far more heavily on improvisation than that of contemporary performers. Nearly all singers agree that the middle voice, which holds a more prominent position than the first voice, carries more melisma in a Kakhetian song. It is also worth noting that melisma occasionally appears in the bani, the bass, though this is rare. According to ethnographic accounts, the upper voices execute their melismas in turn one by one. Sometimes one voice leads and the other follows. Sometimes neither yields, and a kind of musical rivalry unfolds. Simultaneous or parallel ornamentation by both voices is rare. Melismas are shaped by different features and artistic principles depending on the genre and the polyphonic style of the musical folklore found across the plains of eastern Georgia. The genres of Georgian musical folklore that predate Christianity share one common feature: a very restrained use of musical ornamentation, or in most cases, its complete absence. The musical ornamentation of this earlier period was at a rudimentary stage. Its initial forms consisting of nothing more than the simplest extra notes sung between syllables. In its plain and simple character, this ancient Georgian musical ornamentation can be compared to the decoration found on the famous Trialeti goblet, dating back to the 2nd millennium BC. This was Georgian folklore. To learn more, subscribe to our channel and welcome to Georgia.